What's going on, you guys? Here we are. Season has begun. Another lawn care season. Time to go make some more money. You know, like I said, gonna get more active this year with making more videos, trying to keep you guys more updated, kind of what I did to really start my company. And I know a lot of the people that have been following me for a long time have kind of did some of the same stuff that I've done too, and they've done pretty successful, you know, which is good. You know, I'm out here just trying to show it worked for me, see if it can work for you too. A little bit of pointers and stuff like that. So yeah, we're getting everything ready today because we got to cut today. It came a little bit quicker than probably what it should. It's been hot lately, like even like today. It started off a little bit chillier, but now it's a little bit warmer today. So so we'll be able to get into some of our machines. I've already kind of started up the 32. Everything's a little dirty right now, so you know, I'm gonna get it out to the car wash, wash everything, get everything, change all the filters and fuel. That's the main thing, is making sure all your filters are changed. I mean, you can get away a little bit with your oil filter, you know what I mean, but the main thing for the whole heart of the engine is the air filter. You got to make sure you're getting these new air filters. If you're not changing anything that much, the one that you need to change the most is the air filter, because that's even like what my dealer says. You know, he's like that's most of the heart of the whole engine, is making sure your air filter is clean. Because as you can see, I didn't change mine off at the end of last season, but you can see this one, they get a little dirty, which is fine, you know what I mean, as long as we're changing it. Towards the end of the season, you get a little bit lazy. You're like, I'm just gonna put it up. And you know, just out here in Oklahoma, it's where the weather will actually be kind of warm, and then boom, cold. And the same thing, where it's cold, then boom, warm. So this season's kind of really starting to take off a little bit more quicker than what it usually does. Of course, I gotta start treating my little bit of cracks. I get a little bit of grass in there, but as you can see, where it's warmer along the concrete and stuff like that, in the summertime, that's usually the first to go dormant, because the concrete's pretty much cooking all that grass right there alongside here. So like, now that it's been so cold, that's still getting heated up, so that's making that go green first. So it's kind of weird how that works out, but that's what it does. And yeah, it should be a good little season. Gonna get all the 25s, the 225s and 21 ready to go. Another season. I haven't started yet, but we're gonna start this one up, see if we're going on, was it 6 or 7 years now that this one's still been the OG. That's right here, still going strong, same engine, everything going straight, you know what I mean. And then I picked that one up off the marketplace last season, which got a pretty good little deal on that. And then of course, you know, I bought the 21 when those bars broke in that one video. So you know, I'm kind of hooked up on the 21 on the white Bravos. But I can honestly say that the two blade brakes, this one isn't a blade brake. I like the blade brake better, you know what I mean. Even though they say, I think that one has more shaft power or something like that, because there's all the spindles and all that stuff connected to it. But I like the 25s with the rear discharge chute, which I got to make sure I take that with me, because that'd be something that I will forget when I go out to go cut today. Because we got 2 yards we're going to do today. And what kind of really got it started was the GreenPal app, because they're like that used car salesman, you know what I mean. With, I think from what I heard from some of the customers and stuff, that it badgers them like with all the emails. Like as a provider, it sends me the emails like, hey, we got customers that gone cold, let's message them. And I'm like, I'm not badgering my people, but it does the same thing for the customers too. It's like, hey, you need to book Jared, you might lose them. And it's kind of shady, but it is what it is, you know what I mean. It makes us money, I can't complain. It's what pretty much built my company. And you know, it comes and rolls with the punches and stuff like that. This year, I guess the app's a little bit different, where I've seen some people online talking about that they really can't see where the houses are to really bid it. But I think under the Zillow part of it, you can still see the address of the house and still look it up. I don't know why they took that away. It kind of sucks, because I always like to look and see first thing how far the house is from me. Even though it says, oh, it's only 10 miles or 5 miles, I like to see how far, where it's at, route density, if it can fit, you know what I mean, or if it's an easy yard to do. So yeah, we got a work cut out for us today. You know, it's one of those days. Took the day off from my main job, came out here just to really focus on this stuff, because I wanted to get it done yesterday. But as years have gone by, equipment's gotten bigger, so I have more stuff to do. So yeah, still running a lot of the same gear, still got my FS94 right there, still going strong, you know what I mean. Still got my hedge trimmer, which leaks because just putting it in and out of the box has caused the gas tank to crack. So we got to kind of fill that in with something, some epoxy or something like that. And of course, you know, the 430 is still going strong. And my next purchase is probably going to be either the 600. I kind of still like the 600, but then again, you know, I've kind of gotten a little spoiled with that, like those paying for apps, you know what I mean, where somebody at work was like, hey man, check this out, and which I like. I mean, a lot of people say if you ain't got the money to pay for it then don't do it, which that's cool. That's, you know what I mean, different strokes for different folks, you know. I mean, I like to kind of like just prolong it if I had to. That's just me and that's them. So I noticed on that, like on the PayPal thing, I can buy not still equipment, but I can buy echo equipment on there. So I'm looking at maybe like the 90-10 or 80-10 maybe for the next one. I don't know if I don't get the 600. You know what I mean? We'll have to see what's happening, because I know every now and then they still run a little bit of deals, and I can still get a little bit of military discount on Home Depot to get some of that stuff online. So we're gonna look at that, that's how I got my paint sprayer. I did that, the paint on the paint sprayer from Home Depot when it was on sale. And I got a good little deal on it, and it's still sitting there because that's what I'm going to use to kind of stain on my fence this season too. So we'll break that out. I don't know if we'll do a review on it, but we'll try. It'll be my first time. You know, I got that too because I know next time around when I go paint the house, I painted the whole house by myself. So I hand painted it, rolled it, and painted it. You know what I mean? They didn't think I could do it. I'm like, you guys hold my beer. I'm about to fucking work you guys into the ground. So yeah, don't threaten me with a good time. I grind. So we're gonna start getting our stuff situated. We'll probably get it over to the car wash, because I like to clean everything up after I get done, you know, doing all my stuff. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't think the yards are gonna be too bad. Now the people's yard that I do, this has been one of the ones that if you've seen some of my videos where it's severely overgrown at the very beginning, and I'm like, hey, you know, this is how much it's gonna be. So, but it's one of my most profitable yards, you know what I mean? It's, you know, this one, I think it's like 55 every 2 weeks or something like that, and that's on the GreenPal app, and I've never met them. Third season strong, which is cool, you know what I mean? They know that they can rely on me, and yeah, we're gonna send emails out to everybody, start texting all of our people, hey, we're about to start building up the routes. I know some people will probably, you know, they might not continue on with the season, which is fine, you know what I mean? Because it's kind of rolls, you know what I mean? It's a revolving, where one of my anchor customers cut down last year. He had property management that was taking care of 3 or 4 of his properties, and which is cool because he still had me do 2 of his main properties that he lived at. And then it's crazy, we seen him out here, because I live inner city, he lives inner city. Seen him at the sushi place, and he's like, hey, so I was gonna call you, you know, you still cutting? Yeah, I'm always still cutting. And he was telling me that, you know, he's gonna want me to start taking care of all of his other properties, like the big long field that I used to do. We didn't do it too much. We didn't do it at all last season, which is okay. But if it goes down, we'll see what happens. We're gonna contact him. If it goes through, then I told the wife, I was like, I'm looking at probably getting maybe the 48 or the 52. My dealer's saying, hey man, get the 52. I don't know, maybe, you know, he's got a lot of 52, but I don't know, we'll see. 48, 52, what do you guys recommend? What do you guys think? You know, should I go with the 48 or 52? We'll see. But yeah, let's get this stuff situated, and let's go grind, and let's start the season off strong. All right, you guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, we are on our second property of the day. I didn't get no video of the first property. Put a little bit of time in there. I'm kind of regretting not wearing the long sleeves today, but this is the one that pretty much got everything kind of started so far for the season. This is my first one. I got the notification on GreenPal that you know, they booked a lawn, and I'm glad that they kind of booked early, because on the last couple times they've been booking kind of late, and the backyard has just been like crazy. I think this is one of the videos where this is one of my crazy overgrown lawns, and like I said, you know, I kind of give a little bit of break sometimes when I'm doing some of these overgrown properties, and this is going on the 3rd season of this yard, and this is probably one of my best yards that I have. You know, it's not the greatest grass grown wise, but I mean pay wise, I mean it's a bi-weekly, but this one's a $55 cut here in the city, which is pretty good for me. I mean, I usually run on this one, we're probably going to run the Y Bravo 25 on the front, and then we're going to run the Pro Stance in the back. We'll get some video of this. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm a little tired getting back into it after, you know, having the whole winter season off. And yeah, it feels good to be out here. Good, you know what I mean? A little bit later in the day getting out here, because I had to change all the oil and all that stuff, got everything done. And you got to maintain all my equipment, because hey, you know what I mean, you want that stuff to last a long time, and when they go down it gets expensive to fix. But like, as you can see right here, got everything nice and cleaned up. We'll be able to break out the the OG 25 on this yard because I get a little bit of stripe action too. You know, sometimes early in the season when people start seeing those little bit of hints of lines and stuff like that, they're opted to stop and talk to you and say, hey, you know, I need to get my yard done. So that's a good thing about that. And I got one with it on and one with it off, so I kind of leave it on there so I have the best of both worlds with the 25. And yeah, let's go ahead and get this. right, guys, we are done for the day, finally. Feels good to be back in the groove again. And as I was out today, got another ping on my GreenPal account that, you know, some of my hardcore customers that I've had for years, they booked again. So we're going out tomorrow. We got to make these calls. We got to start sending text messages out to everybody, say, hey, you know, let's start building up this route up, let them know that we need to get a jump on the season, because I don't want to, well, I know there's going to be some of my people out there that are going to give me a call, and I'm going to go there and their grass is going to be kind of crazy, which is understandable. We get like one person like that every single, or two people. But then again, if we're getting a brand new yard off GreenPal, it's damn near all of them. You know what I mean? I tell a lot of people with the GreenPal app, expect the worst, never prepare for the best, because sometimes you can get that diamond in the rough, and I've gotten a couple on that app, and like I said, you know, it's kind of good, because that's what got me getting all my stuff in gear today, because as soon as that happened, got all my oil filters and all that stuff to change for today. And I got some other customers that, you know, they kind of text me, hey, let's go ahead and take care of it. So I went out there, had some kind of big yards to do today. You know, the second one that I seen you guys get video of, that's not too bad. This one was actually pretty good this year. That was one of the ones that's my bi-weekly on GreenPal that I kind of dread every time that they call me, because they kind of book a little bit late. But this year they book kind of quick, because I guess they kind of got schooled the last couple of years where, you know, the first cut of the season's been a big cut, and it sucks, but I know it sucks for them too. And you know, they got to jump on the season, so, you know, kudos to them for being able to get a jump on the season. And probably for the app, because I know the app is, you know, send those text messages out or those emails out to them saying, hey, you know, book them. I mean, it seemed like GreenPal's been getting a little bit more aggressive with every other, well, it almost seems like every year, you know, you have to go on the app and say, hey, you know, I'm keeping them on the app, all that type of stuff. So, you know, if somebody drops off the app, they drop, that's fine. And usually after I get one person on the app, I can pick up a couple more customers that I don't usually put them on the app, because I don't want GreenPal to control my whole list of lawns and stuff. So if I go out there and I get them, I'm not putting them on the app, even though the app's good and I do like the app. I just don't put my newer customers or any of my old customers on that app, because it just doesn't make sense to pay a fee for, you know, that. I know there's some people that have, and I've seen people that put their whole list on that app, and then they got kicked off because they couldn't service them on a certain day. So GreenPal pretty much strong arms all those lists and shoots all those, you know, yards out to be bid. So it's kind of a crappy situation, but, you know, business is business. There's no friends when it comes to business, I guess. But with me, I don't do it like that. So I try to keep everything separate and make it work like that, because, you know, if I get too crazy with GreenPal, you know, it's too much. My rating will go down. I can't service all of them. So I can flex my yards a little bit, which I keep them usually on time, you know, throughout the week, bi-weekly and stuff like that. And that's one of those things, yeah, got to keep everything separated. But yeah, I got everything done. Got the lawn care trailer out there, and yeah, it's grind time. We're going out tomorrow. We'll get some more video and stuff. I'm going to try getting more active with making these videos and giving you guys more updates on what I'm doing. Like I said, you know, I'm going to be, you know, kind of not training as hard, but because I kind of hurt my knee, and I've been going to physical therapy for that. And like they said that, you know, that it's possible, you know, meniscus, MCL, you know, sprain, which I kind of knew, but this one was kind of bad. And yeah, to the point where I couldn't even, you know, straighten my leg all the way out. It was like bent, and I didn't even hurt it. It was just from training. And it's one of those things where, you know, sometimes when you're not training hard, you hurt yourself the worst. So it's one of those, I just have to kind of slow down a little bit, you know, 44 pushing 45 here soon in September. So we got to take it day by day and easy, you know what I mean? Ease into it, ease out of it. You know, my goal was to get the black belt, got the black belt, you know, still want to be a black belt world champion. So I'm still going to be training semi-hard, but, you know, I got to heal up this knee first, or, you know, I'm probably going to tear the whole thing out. And then I definitely was worried that when it happened, that would I be able to get out and do some yards and stuff. And, you know, if I tear the ACL or something like that, and then I have to be able to go out there and I can't mow, and I'm just, you know, up the creek without a paddle. So my thing is, yeah, we're focusing on the yards, because I told my wife that, you know, I really want to hit it kind of harder too, get some bigger equipment, build the business up so I can actually get some of our family members from Colombia up here, you know, working and get them started. And you know, just kind of spreading that love and getting, you know, watching us all grow together. So yeah, I know a lot of these people, guys that have been following my channel and stuff like that, they've been growing their channels, man. They've got a lot of subscribers and stuff. And I don't know, I'm gonna try to really build on getting this channel up too. I'm really teetering on changing the channel name. I know I've had a Wildcard MMA the whole time, and I think I need to go Wildcard Lawn Care for this channel, and then look at trying to do the MMA channel, or you know, my other jiu-jitsu channel, and still be able to keep my Wildcard MMA, because I've had that for years. You know, I remember one of the OGs when it came to having that for all my social media. But I really think that for, you know, the lawn care channel purposes and stuff, you know, I'm gonna have to go that route, you know. And I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the cut.